Hello everybody, my name is Zen and welcome to my first impressions of Mahokenshi, which is this is gonna sound like word salad, I get it, but just stick with me here. It is a turn-based, hex-based deck building card game where you're running through like an RPG. It sounds insane, but you know what? It has incredible art. Let's just praise that right off the bat. As always, I've never seen anything past this screen, and I'm really excited to jump in and take a look for my first impressions and give you guys some thoughts on whether or not this game holds true. The only thing I do know about this game is Mahokenshi is apparently a samurai mage. So, a samurai who uses magic. Explains a little bit of the art there, too. Ephemeral cards are permanent. Couldn't read it because my loads it so fast.
Islands of the celestial realm, rumors of rebels and uprisings are common. But more recent rumors speak of dark forces and villages being destroyed. You have been sent to investigate.
Cool. I like voice acting, I like art, and I like the style of this game. Cradle of Shadows, mission details. In the most remote islands of the celestial realm, rumors of rebels and uprisings are common. But more recent rumors speak of darker forces and disappearing villagers. You have been sent to investigate. Cool. Movement. Right-click a tile to preview your travel path. Okay. Right-click again to start traveling. It's a plane, no effect. It's just gonna go. Energy. Okay, so it's kind of like actions essentially. Every action consists or consumes energy. Check how much you have left in the bottom or in the bottom left of the corner. Blah blah blah. Okay, got it. It takes 2 to move into a forest. Okay, ending a turn. Ending your turn refills your energy. Okay. Event. There's an event a few tiles ahead of you. Events are unique stories where you can make choices that impact your rewards. Stop on a tile containing a scroll to start an event. Takes 3 to get over there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I meant to go forward, but I hit end turn thinking it was going to end my turn moving over there. An auspicious encounter. Ooh. Man, the art is incredible. Holy crap. You know what? I will say this before we get any further, and I give any insight into the actual gameplay of this. Artists tend to be fairly expensive to employ, and they provide so much to a game. But when they do stuff like this, where it's just incredible art, it just sells the game, like right there. That's the reason why I was interested in this game to begin with. I was like, wow, the art is really cool. Love it. Okay, a gigantic monolith towers over a clearing, and at its foot, a lonely figure smiles and beckons you closer. You recognize the distinctive clothing of the Flow Keeper monks. This order is tasked with guarding the ancestral gateways between the islands. Okay, definitely some magical, celestial stuff going on. For most people, these portals are the only way to safely travel from island to island. It is unusual to encounter one alone, separate from the rest of his order. Finally, you have come. The islanders were told of your imminent arrival and see it as an omen of good fortune in these troubled times. Alas, the worrying rumors that have started to spread are true. Then I fear terrible events are in store. Tread carefully, Mahokenshi, for the celestial islands are no longer the haven of peace they once were. Okay, thank you for warning. I'll be on my guard. Gain cards. Okay, so it is just as the tales say. You are powerful and wise. I can tell just by looking at me. But please beware. In addition to the recent dangers, the terrain in these parts can be quite treacherous. You gain 2 safe travel cards. Boom. So draw or dash 1 tile and dash 1 tile. Cool. Takes 1 energy. Drag and drop cards on the desired tiles or characters to play them. Cards have an energy and a discard or a gold cost. So it's an energy cost. So I can dash here, and I don't have any more energy, so I cannot dash again. Interesting. So like maybe I can use this to get into like a forest that takes 2 movement or 2 energy. Oh, and it Because at the end of every turn, I draw a new hand. Ah, that's cool. Interesting. Tiles have different energy costs and grant different defense and strength bonuses. Hover over a tile for more details. Yeah, so that's a bridge, but this one is a forest that provides +4 defense. Very interesting. Okay. I like this so far. I think I'm enjoying it, but the thing to remember, I suppose, is that I am a person who really likes like strategy games like this. So it all works for me. Look, see, we could use our 2 movement to get to there, even though that was definitely more than 4 energies worth of actual movement if I were to move standard. So like, yeah, like I could just use this to use 1 energy to get there. That's cool. Across the bridge. As you are about to cross the bridge, you sense a hostile presence in front of you. A lone man stands in your way, blocking the bridge. At first, you try to reason with him politely, but he responds only with taunts, jeers, and threats. You realize he has no intention of letting you pass. When you try to force your way past, he draws his weapon, intent on fighting. A perfect warm-up for you. It's the Black Knight. Charge him, gain strength and cards. It's going to be like, it's just a flesh wound. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know the joke. I'm not going to make the Dark Knight joke. You swiftly charge, taking him by surprise. The impact pushes the man back, which leaves him wide open. You gain 4 strike cards and 4 strength for this turn. Strength is a damage modifier that boosts damage dealt by 1 per charge. Cool. This is cool. Ooh, I like the music. Ooh, it's jaunty. I got strikes. 9 damage strikes. So I have how many energy? I have more than enough to kill. Bam. Oh, but he has like defense or something? No, I did 9 on that one. I didn't do 9 on the other one. That's interesting. Get wrecked, son. Wounded, the man collapses to his knees, breathing hard and begging in a teary voice for you to spare his life. He promises information in exchange. Before you could decide, he reveals that he and many other outlaws were hired by a mysterious man wearing a white mask with the sole purpose of spreading chaos throughout the island, all in exchange for gold and treasure. We never really asked any questions because he paid so well, but be warned, Mahokenshi. I've seen, by the way, I know how to pronounce that because I watched their trailer, which says it like 20 times. It's perfect. I wanted to do research, so I wasn't messing that name up. I've seen him accompanied by twisting and nightmarish creatures, or by twisting and nightmarish creatures. Okay, I see. The man seems honest, but it's hard to believe such a tale could be true in as peaceful a realm as the Celestial Islands. Perhaps you can confirm whether he is telling the truth by inquiring in the nearest village. Okay, so we got movement. I can use WASD, not just the arrow keys. Or I can do mouse button, hold Q and E, or QE. Hold, drag the right mouse button. Oh, I see. So I can use Q or E or hold the right mouse button. I like the floating islands, very Avatar. Scroll the mouse at the Avatar, the James Cameron movie, not Avatar: The Last Airbender. Scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Press space to reset your camera in position and orientation. Perfect. I like that. Okay, so we got a duders over here, but we got no energy left, so we gotta end our turn. We're just gonna draw a new set of cards, as you could probably have guessed. Let's go ahead and dash onto this one. We'll move on to this one. Actually, we'll move to here, because that gives us 2. Though I'm tempted. Is that outlaw? Okay, so here's what we're actually gonna do. We're gonna move here. And I could deal damage to him, but I'd rather just end my turn and start fresh on this turn. So we're going to move here, which is going to put us in combat. Defense reduces incoming damage. You gain defense from certain tiles or card effects. Defense resets at the beginning of each turn. I have 4 defense. What does he have? No, he has 4 defense. Gotcha. Okay. Well, he's going to not take a whole lot of damage here because of his defense. So, oh, the defense is a one-time reduction. That's cool. I see. Boom. Boom. Okay. End turn. Ow. Status effects. You can see the current status effects applied on a character below their health bar in their character sheet. Click on a character to open the character sheet. Hover over a status icon to learn more about it. We are weakness. Reduce damage dealt by 1 per charge. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and wreck his face if it will let me. So that's that one reduction, one-time reduction, then it goes to there. Killing enemies earns you gold. You can use gold to buy many things in the Celestial Islands. So far, this is really cool. I like the, can I get this? I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's gonna heal me, cool. Oh, there's more cards over there too. I like the, oh, can I draw upon remaining cards you could draw from? So like, can I actually draw? Oh no, it's not gonna let me draw. I have a hand of 6. I like the deck building mechanic here. I think it'll be cool to be like later having a bunch of cards and being like, what do I think that is good, and making my own deck off of that. It's very board gamey in a way. This is a board game mechanic, or just a card game mechanic in general, that is very common in board games and whatnot. You don't see it very often in video games, but the fact that this is a turn-based strategy game, strategy RPG, text-based movement, that incorporates that is super cool. I like that a lot. So what are we doing? We're picking a card. Deal 4 damage twice. Deal 10 damage from planes. Reduce the target's defense by 15 first. Or deal 12 damage and inflict 2 weakness. I like this one. It reduces damage dealt by 1 per charge. But we have like 100 health. I don't know if that's necessary. I could just do 4 damage twice. Let's go with a tactical strike to begin with. Give me those cards. What's this? Victory. Search the surroundings of nearby village. Okay, so it's giving us a objective here. Can I move on to this one with 1? I can. Can you give me another 80 gold, and we can dash onto this one, and then move on to this one. I like this little tutorial level. It's like teaching you just how the card mechanics work, and whether or not, you know, you could do certain things in the game with it. I actually really should have actually used the dash there on the mountains. I didn't realize the mountains were actually costing 3 to move into. A worried village chieftain. As you draw near the village, a man standing by the gates comes up to greet you. Greetings, Mahokenshi. May the kami bless your arrival, for we are in desperate need of your help. You quickly learn that this man in the village, or this man is the village chief, and he explains that he has received no news from the northernmost village of the island for several days. He has been unable to investigate this matter further due to the recent increase in bandit activity. We can't send scouts for fear that bandits will attack them, and I cannot send the village guards without having more information, as that would leave the village defenseless. Please, you must investigate and find out what happened there. Cool. Yeah, we can do that. It is reassuring to know that this matter is in competent hands. Well, I fear you will find the roads leading north are no longer as safe as they once were. But alas, there are too few of us here to keep up with the threat. One last thing, please accept this in exchange for your help. The man takes the sword hanging from his hip and presents it to you. The blade gleams in the sun, showing its quality. It's sure to be of use soon. Your objective has been updated. Locate and search the abandoned village. So I could humbly accept. I like the choices here. I also like the UI a lot. It's stylish. It's good. And it's thematic. Humbly accept this gift. I gain base strength. Ask for payment instead. I gain gold, or refuse any form of payment. Gain energy. Is that like full energy? Base, because this says base strength. If it says base energy, that'd be nice. Just give me base strength. The elder's face looks solemn as he places the blade in your outstretched hands. This blade has been wielded by each successive village elder for generations. Its enchantments imbue its wielder with great strength, as long as they fight for the protection of others. May it serve you well in your current task. The sword's hilt is warm to the touch. In contrast to the coolness of the blade, you gain 1 base strength. Okay, so I apparently have to go all the way over there. Kind of feel bad for taking that, honestly. Maybe I'm supposed to. Maybe I'm supposed to feel bad. So let's go ahead and use safe travel here. or not safe travel. What was it? Yeah, it is safe travel. So one little thing, I am dyslexic, and the font here, not great for dyslexia, at least for me. I'm having a hard time with that font. This is fine. Landmarks, this is a landmark. You can interact with them, and there are many throughout the Celestial Islands. This one is a village. You can buy a new card here or there. Your deck will be reset at the start of every mission, so adapt it to fit your objective. Oh, okay, so it's a deck builder within the mission. I like that. Hover over it or click a landmark to learn more about it. So I guess I can go there. Enter the marketplace, so buy cards. We got gold. We have 180. What's this? Mending feathers. Recover 1 health per strength you have. Lose all strength. Shouts of the Tengu. Deal 8 damage when enraged. 0 out of 10. Reduces the target's defense by 15 first when flying range 3. Okay. I can lose 5 health and draw 2 cards. I like that. Actually really like that. Drawing is a hyper good mechanic in card-based games. So I can gain 1 flyer from the hills, draw 1 card. So fly can move freely over, but not stop on other characters. And water tiles. All travel costs are reduced to 1. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get the cancel the pain, or channel the pain rather. Lose 5 health, draw 2 cards. I like that a lot. Let's also get Soaring Spirit. That leaves us with 80. I could do Shout of the Tengu. Let's do it. Let's just get a bunch of cards. Let's pad out our deck, and then nothing's good because we have no option of drawing things. Because when we draw things, it's bad, right? Isn't that how that works? Let's move here. I want to get these cards, and I also want to fight this nerd. So I guess I'm going to end my turn there so we can move in. Kind of hoping for safe travel. No. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, that means we can use a movement to get into here. And let's go ahead and do this. We're going to inflict 2 weakness. Then we're going to go in with that 6 damage and kill him. Bam. And I don't have enough energy to move forward, so we'll do that. I like how he just disappeared in dust. Wait, what's the movement there? 2. So let's dash there. Give me a new card. Gain 8 defense, draw 1 card. Or dash 2 tiles for planes, draw 2 cards. Ooh. That's cool. Or gain 2 energy. Let's get that. Let's get that. That's a great card. I don't seem to have any time restraint here, so I'm just not going to bother taking damage and drawing cards. But I'm sure there will be missions later where a time restraint is in effect. You're trying to finish it as quickly as possible. Or maybe that is the case already and I just don't know it. All right, let's get, so we have Tactical Strike. Again, we have another Serenity, or we have Armor Breaker. Range 2 reduces target's defense by 6, inflict 3 vulnerability, which increases damage taken by 1 per charge. Let's do that. So that's at range 2. So I can reach him from here. Damn, it's pretty nice. And he's gonna move towards us because he's engaged now. Attack us, totally fine. Let's go ahead and deal a bunch of damage. Do I have another? I don't have enough cards here. See, this is the problem with drawing a bunch of utility cards. I don't have enough attacking cards. But I could lose some health. Draw some cards. Let's do that just to get rid of them so I'm not taking extra damage. Because otherwise I probably would take more than 5 damage. Deal that 5. Or no, I guess he had 2 of the vulnerability. Or that makes it so he takes more damage, right? I should be able to move over to here, so let's go ahead and do that. We can use Serenity, which gives us... Why is it not working? Choose 2 cards to discard. Why do I have to discard 2 cards? Oh, I see. That's what this effect is. Ah, it's not as good as I thought. I thought it was just like a gain 2 energy. Nope. I have to discard cards for it, which kind of sucks. honestly. But in this case, it's not so bad because I'm not going to be fighting right away. So we can go ahead and discard that one and that one. We can confirm that. This seems to be some kind of thing. So let's go there. You can destroy cards. See, this is another good thing about deck builders, which is if you don't play deck builders, you don't get it. You don't understand quite what this is. But you have to think of your deck in a deck builder as a game of averages and odds and the chances that you have to draw specific cards. When you start filling up your deck with things like gain 2 energy but discard 2 cards, suddenly when you draw cards, the value or the usability of your cards is going to go down because you have so many of these cards. Whereas in addition, if I just had a bunch of combat cards and I had no utility cards, then that also brings the value of my deck down if I also need utility stuff for moving around or whatnot. So you kind of got to consider how to make your deck better. This is actually a mechanic that works really well in Gloomhaven and Frosthaven, because in that you have like a damage deck that acts as dice essentially. So like you attack and you draw one of the cards. You might get a +1, or you might get a plus or -1, or a +2 or a -2, but they also have like critical hits and critical misses, so double damage or no damage at all. And throughout playing that game, you can adjust that deck to better suit your character. And each character has different modifications they can make to their deck, but it's like adding extra cards into the deck or removing them oftentimes, which means that you can add a bunch of cards, but that changes the odds of drawing cards. Whereas if you remove cards, not only does it change the odds of drawing cards, but it also changes the odds of drawing bad cards, like if you're removing bad cards out of it. So it's just like an interesting mathematical equation that you could sit there and min-max if you wanted to, or you could just do this where I'm just going to click on that and destroy that one. And that's it. I just wanted to get rid of one of those because I think having 2 of them is overkill, and I didn't understand how it worked until just now. What are we going to get here? Okay, so we get another movement ability, dash 1 tile for every 2 strength you have. Or we could get Vengeful Strike, deal 12 damage when enraged, deal 24 damage instead. Let's try that. I don't know how the enrage works, but we're going to figure it out together. I've got 4 energy, so I'll use 1, 2, 3. I'm okay with getting into combat right here, so let's just go ahead and attack him. Use that 13 damage. Damn. He's going to run away. He's like, oh, God, save me. This guy's going to get in combat anyways, or instead, rather. Interesting. That's what the computer decided to do. Let's go ahead and attack this guy with Tactical Strike and just a normal strike to finish him off. We will dash 1 tile forward and attack him. And then that's the end of our turn. Now we can move forward and pick up a new card. What do we got this time? Hold the line, discard your hand, draw 1 card per discarded card, gain 1 energy. Ooh, that's interesting. That is really interesting, because that means that those cards are going into a discard pile, which whatever you have left in your deck is then going to come up. So if you had no good cards, or you started a fight with all utility cards, you could be like, let's get rid of those and let's get some combat cards in here. I like that. Or heavy armor, discard your hand, gain 10 defense per discarded card. It's also very good. But I don't feel like we're in a situation where we're weak here. You can upgrade cards in dojos. Upgraded cards are stronger and allow you to improve your deck without lowering the chances of drawing. See, again, that's what I was talking about, the odds. So now we can just straight up upgrade cards. I really like the strike cards. They're just vanilla. They just do what you need them to do. But things like Heavy Strike, deal 9 damage, is super good. That costs 100 to upgrade. Strike is 200. Really interesting. Oh, I see. Upgrade 3 cards. Oh, no. So if I just select 1, it's 100 per card. So I'm not gaining any extra. It's very interesting. Heavy Strike plus. What does plus mean? This one goes up to 10 damage. 10 damage. This one doesn't change when I upgrade it. This one does. Dash 1 tile, gain 2 defense. That's pretty good. Let's just go ahead and upgrade a strike. Like I said, it's the most vanilla card, but it's also, well, honestly, one of the most useful, and I have plenty of them. So I'd rather just have one of them upgraded and deal with it that way. Let's go ahead and end our turn. I feel like this is going to be a boss over here, which I'm totally okay with. Let's move this way. I haven't used any of that flight card yet, so that might be a dead card to us. I could get to her and then just go straight into it, or I can lose 5 health and draw 2 cards. I'm just going to end my turn first, and then go ahead and move the 2. I'm not in a great starting spot here, but we do have our strike plus. And we'll do some damage to this boss. I'm going to end my turn. Running away. How dare you curse me? It's interesting. He actually just cursed. Curse of Health. Ephemeral. Play this card to destroy it. When drawn, lose 2 health. Yeah, I'm not too worried about losing 2 health here. So I will move 1 and I will finish him off. Oh, I could have used this as well. Well, we may as well do it anyways. Just give him vulnerability. And then we can just hit with like this one. Just kill him. 16 damage there. And we still have 1 move. Although I need to get rid of that because if it keeps popping up, because we're out of combat, but if I draw that, I'm just gonna start taking damage. It's very interesting. Gain 1 fly. Yeah, let's fly. Sure. Those are cool wings, I'll tell you what. So move here and see what's up. Ghost Town. Ooh, goblins. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize this was a fantasy game. You search the abandoned village, or your search of the abandoned village bears no fruit. But as you are leaving, you glimpse a small childlike silhouette disappearing into the woods. Trusting your instincts, you silently follow it. You soon discover a nightmarish scene. Human bodies scattered all over the forest floor, and 3 small creatures, the likes of which you have never seen, busy feasting on the corpses. A little further, you spot a few villagers in a makeshift cage, leaving no doubt that you have found the missing villagers. If you act quickly, you might be able to ambush their captors and save the remaining villagers from the terrible fate that awaits them. No, we're rushing in. I don't want anybody to die. After witnessing the horror, you decide to take no chances with the lives of the remaining villagers. Yeah, see, I think I made the right choice there. You charge the 3 creatures, hoping to take them by surprise. You gain 4 strength. I just don't feel like I'm gonna take much damage. That guy's got 20, we've got 8 and 8. So I think for this, I am gonna go ahead and lose 5 health to draw 2. I think that's a wise play. Ah, this card again. All right, let's just get, well, the odds of me drawing it again? What are they? I don't know. I have 2, so I can just go ahead and attack the big boy. So we do that, and we do this, and just finish him off. He's gone. Absolutely destroyed. These guys ain't gonna do nothing, you know? 7 damage here, 7 damage there. That's 4, or 4 damage there. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and kill this one. And we'll do this one, because it's cool. Done. Victory. Ooh, first feat achievement. You solved the mystery of the abandoned village. We did the challenge, okay. We killed 10 enemies. Mission success. Oh, we're leveling up. Ooh, that art, baby. Beautiful. Level 2. What did we get from level 2? This is sick. Battle chart. When drawn, recover 4 health. Recover 8 health. Ooh, that's nice. When drawn, recover 4 health. If I play it, I also gain another 8 health. Damn, that's really good. Wait, do I get all of these? Oh, I don't even have to choose. Oh, that's perfect. And then we get divine or diving strike, deal 8 damage, increased by 7 per fly. Lose all of your fly. Okay, cool. And then Wrath of the Dengu, deal 7 damage twice. When flying, recover 8 health. Ooh, some cool freaking cards. I like this a lot. Welcome to the realm screen. Send your Mahokenshi on missions in the missions tab. Additional missions will unlock after you complete story missions. Strengthen them in the ways of the Mahoken. tab, completing missions earns you crystals of the Mahoken, which you can spend to deepen your understanding of the ways of the Mahoken. They love that word. It's constant. Like, here's this proper noun. Get used to it. It's the name of the game. Check mission challenges from the challenge tab. Challenges are optional objectives that can be achieved in each mission and grant additional crystals of the Mahoken as reward. And check your collection and or learn about all of your cards. Okay. It's cool. This is really cool. So, ooh, nice little art. So we get a little map. Like boom, boom. So use to expand your understanding of the ways. Okay. Well, let's look at the ways. In this tab, you can use crystals to purchase upgrades that will improve your character, landmarks, or items you find on other missions. So we have Way of Sword, Way of Humility, and Way of Valor. This one does what? Upgrade 1 strike card in your starter deck. Okay. Safe travel cards grant 2 additional defense and start missions with 50 additional gold. Ooh, Way of the Sword though. We're going to go ahead and get that. Just straight up. I think that's very good. Missions, we could select from here, and this is the current character we have unlocked. In this tab, you can review the story behind every Mahokenshi you've unlocked so far, as well as their cards and their level up rewards. So you gain other characters throughout playing the game. Damn, this is a sweet game. I really like this game. It's funny because I'm in a weird kick at the moment with card games, because I recently picked up Frosthaven, and we're playing that every Saturday, me and the family, and we're having a lot of fun with it. And Gloomhaven is one of my favorite board games of all time, so Frosthaven coming in makes sense. But like that whole card and deck building mechanic really is just with me at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. But even outside of the cards of this game, I love the art, I love the music, I love the presentation. It's just great. Damn. Like, I wasn't expecting that from this game. I didn't know what to expect, honestly. It's first impressions, but this is like, it exceeded any expectations I did have, and I'm loving it. If you're interested in picking up the game, I always put the link in the description. You can check it out. Let me know what you think. Like, what is your favorite part? Is it the art? Is it the cards? Maybe you don't like the game at all. You let me know in the comments. Of course, if you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to see more stuff like this. I do a video every single day, and I've been doing that for 11 years. So you've got a lot of content to watch through if you really want to. With all of that being said, thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you all next time.